Have you ever stood up for just a moment, turned around, and suddenly your cat is sitting in your seat like they had been waiting for that exact moment all day? And in that quiet little moment, have you ever wondered if it's really just coincidence? At first it might seem like a funny habit. But behind that small move is something far more meaningful than most people ever notice. Because when your cat takes your seat, they may actually be trying to tell you something deeply emotional. And if you misunderstand what that behavior means, which many owners do, you might be missing a message your cat has been quietly sending you for a long time. So let's start with what that seat really means to them. First, your scent becomes their safest place. Have you ever noticed that your cat doesn't simply sit in your seat? They settle into it slowly, almost sinking into the spot you just left, as if that moment had been waiting for them all day. That behavior isn't random. And it definitely isn't only about warmth. Here's something many people don't often think about. Your cat experiences the world through scent far more strongly than you do. And the place where you were sitting carries something incredibly important to them. Your scent, not your perfume, not your laundry detergent. You, the natural oils from your skin, the subtle chemistry your body leaves behind. To your cat, that scent isn't just another smell drifting through the air. It's a signal that quietly tells their body they are safe. Your presence lingers there even after you leave. And that feeling of safety stays behind with it. So when your cat curls up in the exact place you were sitting, they're not trying to annoy you. They're surrounding themselves with the one thing that reassures them when you're gone. It's a little like holding on to something that reminds them of you. And what makes this even more interesting is that this connection through scent leads to something deeper. Something we'll come back to later that helps explain why your cat choosing your seat might be one of the most meaningful things they ever do. Second, they may actually be claiming you as part of their world. Do you think your cat is just acting like a tiny seat thief? What if that stolen seat is actually a quiet compliment? Here's the part many people get backwards. Your cat isn't taking something away from you. They're adding something of their own. Cats have scent glands in several places across their bodies, in their cheeks, their paws, and even near the base of their tail. And when they sit exactly where you were sitting, they leave their scent right where yours already exists. Why does that matter? Because in the language of cats, mixing scents is one of the strongest forms of social bonding. It's their way of saying you belong to my group. Cats do this with other cats they trust. They do it with spaces they feel safe in. And they're doing it with you. So that little warm space you left behind, your cat sees it as valuable territory for a reason. They aren't stealing your place. They're blending their world with yours. They're saying the spot may belong to you, but you belong with them. It's the same reason your cat rubs their face against your legs or gently bumps their head against you when you come home. They're marking you. They're claiming you. And in the language of cats, that's one of the most affectionate gestures they can offer. Before we continue, if you're enjoying learning about your cat in a deeper way, tap like and subscribe so more cat lovers can discover these videos too. Third, they may actually see you as the center of their world. Have you ever wondered why your cat chooses your seat instead of anyone else's in the house? That isn't coincidence. And it isn't only about comfort. Cats are incredibly observant animals. They watch everything happening around them. They notice who fills the food bowl, who opens the doors, and who shapes the rhythm of daily life. Over time, they quietly build a sense of who matters most in their environment. So when your cat settles into your seat, they aren't simply being opportunistic. They're choosing the place that belongs to the person they see as most important in their world. It's almost like stepping into the center of a space that carries your presence. Your cat isn't trying to challenge you. They're drawn to the place that feels connected to you. And by sitting there, they feel closer to you even when you're not there. Fourth, your body heat stays behind. Have you ever touched your seat right after standing up? It feels warm to you. But to your cat, that warmth feels even more inviting. Cats naturally prefer warmer resting spots. What feels comfortable to you can feel slightly cool to them. That's why they're always searching for warm places to lie down. Sunny windows, laptops, fresh laundry, and of course the seat you just left. The warmth your body leaves behind becomes a perfectly heated resting place. And your cat didn't even need to wait for it. So while it might seem like your cat is playing a mischievous little game, they're actually choosing the warmest and most comfortable spot available. Your body already warmed the space. Your cat simply isn't letting that warmth disappear. Fifth, they may be learning from watching you. Did you know your cat studies your behavior more closely than you might think? They quietly observe your daily routines. They notice where you sit when you relax. They notice the places where you spend the most time. And over time, those places start to feel important to them too. So when your cat watches you sit in the same spot every day, relaxing, watching television, or scrolling your phone, they're paying attention. And when they move into that seat the moment you leave, they aren't teasing you. They're copying you. Your cat recognizes that spot as your place, the place where you feel comfortable and spend time. And because they trust you, they assume something simple. If it's a good place for you, it must be a good place for them too. This is also why cats sometimes reflect the mood of the people they live with. A calm home often creates a calm cat. A tense environment can make the cat more cautious. They're always watching. And the seat you return to again and again becomes part of the pattern they follow. Sixth, they often know when you're about to leave. Have you ever noticed your cat moving toward your seat before you even stand up? Almost as if they predicted what you were about to do. You're not imagining that. Cats are incredibly good at noticing patterns. They watch the tiny movements you barely notice yourself. The shift in your body before you stand up. The sound you make when you put your phone down. The small pause before you walk toward another room. To you, those signals mean nothing. To your cat, they are clues. After living with you long enough, they begin to recognize exactly when you're about to leave that seat. So when your cat suddenly appears and takes your place seconds after you stand up, it isn't luck. It's timing. They've been watching. They've been waiting. And they know exactly when the moment comes. It may feel like they're teasing you. But in reality, they've simply learned your routine better than you realize. Seventh, it may be the clearest sign of trust they can show. So why does any of this matter? Why should it mean anything that your cat keeps taking your seat? Because all of these small behaviors lead to one simple truth. Cats are careful with their trust. They don't relax just anywhere. And they don't rest near anyone unless they feel safe. In the wild, choosing the wrong place to rest can be dangerous. Being vulnerable carries risk. Sleep means lowering your guard. So when your cat walks past every other seat in the house, ignores the bed you bought them, skips the sunny window ledge, and chooses your spot instead, that decision carries meaning. That spot holds your scent, your warmth, your presence. It's the place that smells like safety. It's the place that feels like you. And when your cat curls up there, they're expressing something they cannot say with words. They're saying, I trust you more than anyone. I feel safe because of you. And when you're not here, this is the closest I can be to you. That isn't just a cat being a cat. That's love. Quiet. Unspoken. And real.